sir. Hello.
Yes, Megha, please go ahead.
A very good and pleasant morning to one and all. Honorable Principal and Chairperson of today's program, Dr. Yeshwant Patil, sir. Honorable Head of the Department and NAC Coordinator, Dr. Sudesh, Bhowate, sir. Today's chief guest, respected Mr. Ashwin Sangolkar, sir. And my dear colleagues and dear friends and students. I welcome you all on this occasion of inauguration of a certificate course in English for competitive exams, which is a much sought after course by the students who are preparing for competitive exams like banking, railways, and staff selection, etc. English is a crucial part of competitive exams, and this course aims at guiding the students on how to prepare for this paper and resolving their doubts regarding this paper. This course will definitely help the students ace in their English exam. And on this positive note, I would like to now invite Dr. Sudesh Bhowate, sir, to make the introductory remarks. Over to Dr. Bhowate, sir.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Principal of our college, Dr. Yeshwant Patil, sir, with us in activities, and chief guest of today's inaugural session, our student and star alumnus of PWS College, Mr. Ashwin Sangolkar. My colleagues, Dr. Madhukarrao, Mr. Amol Bindhe, Mr. Mahesh Dudhe, Ms. Prajakta, Mr. Ashwini, Mr. Milindra, and Mr. Milin, and faculties of college who are here in this August meeting, and all our dear students. It's my pleasure while introducing and this important program for department. For many months, we were thinking about initiating some constructive activities for college. Department of English is a very crucial. It plays a very important role in different activities in college, especially for students, academics in college. Department of English is very important. So we were thinking as to how Department of English can help students for their career. So we brainstormed in a departmental meeting, and then collectively we come to a conclusion that many a times students from vernacular mediums, those who have completed their graduation, but they have lack skills in technical part of English. Many a time vocabulary and understanding of English becomes hurdle in clearing their competitive exams. So we thought, why not let us take this topic to orient our student about technical part, which is importantly or essentially in the curriculum of different competitive exams like like bankings. Like we see, banking is a great or biggest sector, employment sector in India, offering thousands of jobs on different level. And in every level, English is essentially tasted. So we have gone through the syllabus, and we framed a small common minimum syllabus, which is commonly asked in different examinations, like banking and staff selection commission. On the basis of that, we have designed a small course, and this particular course, like English for competitive exam, will be for a week from Monday till Saturday. Every day will be delivering 2 lectures, and there will be some questionnaire, some tests will be sent to student, and then there will be a final examination after expiry of this 6-day course. So there will be examination on Monday or Tuesday, like maybe on 24th or 25th. You see, there is no particular time for this course. Let me introduce the you say manner of the course. Uh, that way we will be conducting it. You see, some courses are designed and you say run at a set particular time. Like the time is assigned like 10 o'clock. The course will begin and students will have to stick to it for a couple of hours and then they have to listen. But here we are changing this pattern. Like in the morning, we see students are busy in their classes till 12 o'clock. Most of students are employees somewhere. They, you say, join their job after 9:30 onwards. So we, consider this particular condition of student. We have made this course flexible. Like you people, student can join this course anytime, 24/7. Every day, 2 lectures will be deposited to college YouTube channel, and the link of the same will be deposited to the WhatsApp group we have created for this course. Some 250 students have registered so far for this course, and some students are still, in contact with department member, those who are those who have interest to join this course. So we will send this link of these videos to those students, those who are registered for this course. And in this way, student can hear, student can listen teachers through their video tutorial every day. Then student can send their queries through YouTube, chat box, or you can send your query in the WhatsApp group. Presently, we have closed down that WhatsApp group chat box, since some students unnecessarily making some chat which is not linked to the group. So for time being, we have closed the two-way chatting, but today we will begin it. So we will allow students to chat through the WhatsApp also. Anyway, so this way we are going to introduce this course. My teacher colleague who are here in this group, in this meeting, they might know in Swayam courses, online courses which is run by HRDC. So there are such courses run that student can join this course 24/7. There is no particular time. So here in this course also, we are adopting the same manner. Okay, now let me little introduce our student Ashwin Sangolkar. Ashwin Sangolkar is a very well-known student in our college. He was actually participated in different activities, especially NSS and different extracurricular activities in college. So while he was here during his graduation and then post-graduation, especially in English, so he was active in different activities, and through which he's still in our memory. And toward happiness, he is well settled, and he runs a coaching center and training for competitive exams. Recently, he came to meet me, and he told me his endeavor. He came along with one student who passed out MPSC through his guidance. And we, as a college, required to give her some document, and that I helped him out. And then while Ashwin was here in the department a month before, I had a chance to chat with him, and I learned about his endeavor. And I'm very proud to say here that more than thousands of his students, guided by him, they are now joined. They have joined different government sector through competitive exam itself. So obviously, this is a very important achievement for him as a teacher, that he helped thousands of students join different government sector jobs, and many of the students are still are under his training. So this is a kind of an opportunity we are bringing here for the student have joined this meeting. Ashwin is going to guide them for competitive exams. He is going to introduce different, competitive exam, its pattern, and obviously it's come to the purpose of this, the course, English for competitive examination. So with this brief introduction of this course and a brief introduction to our alumnus, star alumnus, Ashwin Sangolkar, I am concluding my introductory remark. And I hope students will enjoy this course. They will sincerely listening to the videos we are posting to the group. And finally, they would be appearing for exam. And we will send certificate to all students, those who are joining us. So thank you for listening me. And I'm closing my introductory remark. Have a nice day ahead. Over to Megha.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now the most right. We have with us Mr. Ashwin Sangole, sir. And as sir said, I feel really proud to say that Mr. Sangole is one of the star alumni of our college, who graduated from our college in the year 2005. And as sir said, he runs a coaching center and trains the students for various competitive exams. And it is indeed Mr. Sangole's great achievement that over 1,000 students trained and guided by him are serving in various government firms. So without further ado, now I would like to call upon Mr. Ashwin Sangole, sir, to deliver his address and inaugurate the session. Thank you. Over to Mr. Ashwin Sangole, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Megha ma'am. Thank you, Bhowate sir. First of all, I want to say thanks to Mr. Principal sir, Mr. Patil sir, who is giving me an opportunity to say something about the competitive examination. First of all, here we are having so many examinations, especially in the government sector, like railway examination, that staff, that is SSC, Staff Selection Commission. Then we are also having the IBPS examination, that is Institute of Banking Personnel Selection. So right now we are having so many examinations in the competition. So we can easily flourish our career from those channels. So first of all, I wish to talk about the railway. In the railway department, that this examination conducted once in a year or twice in a year. So in that examination, mostly the focus on that they are mostly focusing on the GK, the maths and the reasoning, but we are not having the English over there. And if I'm talking about the Staff Selection Commission, that is SSC. So that examination, which is specially based on the central government examination. And in that particular examination, we are having the three departments, that is MTS, that is multitasking services. Then second is 10+2, that is CHSL. And the third is CGL, that is combined graduate level examination. If I'm talking about all those examination, that English plays a very crucial role, that having 4 sections over there, that is maths, reasoning, English, and GK. And each sections are having 25 questions, which are having the 2 marks each over there. It is not the examination that you have to qualify all the subjects. It is totally depend upon that how is your merit. But if I'm talking about the examinations of IBPS, that is Institute of Banking Personnel Selection, which is having the 2 examinations. One is in the clerical level, that is in the assistant. And second is that is the PO level, that is a probationary officer examination. If I'm talking about the examination which is belonging to the assistant, so that assistant examination, which is having the 2 exams, the preliminary examination, that you must have to qualify all the subjects like maths, reasoning, and English, because in the preliminary examination we are having the 3 subjects, that is maths, reasoning, and English. That 35 marks of maths, 35 marks of reasoning, and 30 marks of English. And if you are scoring around 60 to 70% of marks, especially in this particular subjects, so we can easily qualify the preliminary examination, especially for the clerical sector. Later on, we have to appear in the men's examination, which are having the 4 parts, that is maths, reasoning, English, and then general awareness. Okay, and if you are scoring the 70 to 75% of marks over there, okay, with a qualification of all, okay, all in all such subjects, so we can easily go through that examination because we are not having any interview session in that particular scene. But if I'm talking about the PO examination, so PO examination is quite difficult. So first examination, which is the preliminary examination, that having the same pattern like the pre-examination of clerical pattern. That is 35 marks of maths, 35 marks of reasoning, and 30 mark of English. We need around 60 to 65% of marks to qualify this examination. And okay, after clearing this examination, we have to appear in the mains examination. For that mains examination, the English is for around 40 marks. Okay, yeah, the maths is for 40 marks, the reasoning is for 40 marks, and the general awareness is for 40 marks. And even after clearing this examination, we have to appear in the GD, that is the group discussion, and later on for the PI, that is personal interview session. So we are having so many papers, especially which is based on the English, and that we badly need the English over here. Frankly speaking, if I'm talking about that, those are living in the Nagpur and the alumni of PWS college, those are studying in the PWS college. This is mostly situated in the northern part of Nagpur, where the people are economically and financially weak, and that their academic qualification is somewhere it's little bit lacking. So it definitely affects our English too. So for that one, this kind of particular programs which is run by the PWS college, which is really very crucial for each and everyone. And I'm heartily requesting each and every candidate who are just preparing for the competitive examination, who must have to attend these particular sessions and seminar, which can be helpful for their career. Because if I'm talking about the English session, that is for 30 marks of English in the preliminary examination, for 40 marks of English in the mains, and then 100 mark of descriptive examination, then having GD, and then having PI. So if the person who is not having the command over English language, so definitely he won't get the selection over there, and that it is not that much of difficult to make the command over English language. So first of all, how we can make the command over the English language, and which kind of questions that they are asking us. If I'm talking about, especially in the mains examination, that they are mostly focusing on the current issues, just like today, that it is which is going on, the war between the Ukraine and the Russia. So mostly that they are asking the questions on the Ukraine and the Russia, especially that they make the passage on it, that is unseen passage, and we just have to find out the proper option for it. Later on that they will ask you the particular question on the closed test, and that closed test is totally depend upon the vocab, that which kind of vocab that we have, and how we can make the command over those particular words, and how we can use those particular words. That mostly we are using the alternative words, but we have to use the exact word for exact sentences. So these kinds of stuff that they're asking you, especially in the examination, that it is in the closed test. And third portion, which is the major portion of it, that is error. That is a technical kind of a session over there, that they are asking you the questions on the verb, just like that which kind of verb that we are using it with has, have, had, and which kind of verb that we are using it with the do, does, did. So that kind of question that they're asking you, and that they are making the questions on active, passive, then direct, indirect. Later on that they're asking the questions on vocab sections, then one word substitution. So these kinds of courses that they're asking it. If I'm talking about in the competition, don't try to come in the competition after completing your graduation. Try to come into the competition after completing your 12th, because this is the easiest way to go through it and to get the government job in this one. So okay, these kinds of sin is really very important, especially to clearing the examination, especially for the pre as well as for the mains. But if I'm talking about the GD and the PI, we badly need the skills over there, the communication skill over there, the command over there, how we can make the command over it. So first of all, that whatever the topic that they are giving you, that is an extemporary that they are giving you the topic on the spot, and you just have to talk on that particular topic for around 5 to 10 minutes. And you don't have to talk in such a way that which is irrelevant, that we have to talk a very relevant and in a very precise way. And apart of that, we have to get the knowledge about the world, just like which is going on, that Lanka, that it is going on, the inflation in Lanka, that right now that the Lanka is facing the chaos over there, the disorder over there. So what do you know about the Lanka, and how we can make them in peace, how we can control their inflation over there? So that they're asking such particular questions of it regarding in the GD. And if I'm talking about the personal interview, which is also a very crucial sector, especially in the competitive examination. So in the personal interviews, that they're asking so many questions on the personal level, just like just tell me about yourself, about your family, about your strength, about your hobbies. Okay, if you will get a job in the rural area, so how will you manage over there? If you will get a job in the rural area, how you can develop the business over there? Okay, later on, what is your strength, your weakness? Okay, which subject you have in your academics that it is quite crucial, especially for the job. Okay, later on, that they're asking you the questions, especially on especially on the banking and the banking's terminology, that is especially the RBI's terminology and RBI's monetary policies like CRR, then SLR, then repo rate, then reverse repo rate, then base rate, then bank rate, then KYC, then MSF. Okay, then difference between the CASA, that is current account, savings account. Later on, that they're asking the questions on the various schemes which is made by the government, like Jan Dhan Yojana, then Manrega. Okay, later on, the Mudra Bank, that is Micro Unit Development of Free Finance Agency. So that they're asking the particular questions on it. Later on, that they're also asking the questions on the banking terms, like what do you know about the demonetization, that we recently faced the demonetization on 8th of November 2016. So what do you know about the demonetization? Apart of that, they are also they're also asking the questions on the Ayushman Bharat, then KCC, Kisan Credit Card, then KVP, then Kisan Vikas Patra, okay, then RD, that is a recurring deposit. So that they're asking you so many questions on it. So we just have to make the prepare on such questions too. Later on, that they're also asking the questions on the RBI, that is what do you know about the Reserve Bank of India, what do you know about the NABARD, and how this particular Central Bank of India, it works for it. So these kinds of questions that they are asked, especially in the interview sessions. So this is the interview session that we just have to clear it, because this year that around 50 marks are given, especially on the interview session, and those are scoring around 45 and 45 marks and above. Those guys got the final selection, especially in the SBI SPOs. If I'm talking about the descriptive examination, and the descriptive examination, mostly that they're asking the questions, okay, in the descriptive examination, okay, yeah. In the descriptive examination, mostly that they ask the questions on the letter writing and the essay writing. The letter writing, which is also belongs to the banking only, just like that you are applied for the education loan, and without any tangible reason or without any definite reason that your education loan is to be denied. So just write down a letter to the branch manager that why your education loan is to be denied. Just write down a letter to. So that they're also asking the questions on that. Apart of that, they're also asking the questions on letter writing. That is, you are the branch manager, and some of the clients, those are taken the loan from your bank, and those are unable to return the loan of it. Those are insolvent or bankrupt. So write down a letter to those of it that they must have to pay their premiums and their EMI properly, so that they can avail the facility of the banking. So that they ask the questions on that concerns too. Apart of that, they're also making the letters on write down a letter to the branch manager that you are having the current account, and whenever you are going to a bank, so these banking personnel are not answering you properly. So just write down a letter to the branch manager for the redressal. So these kinds of letter writing, which is asked in the examination. Apart of that, in the essay writing too, that they are asking the particular questions like feminism. That what you know about the feminism. Later on, the 21st century woman, corporate woman, that they're asking such questions on the feminism, and we just have to write down the essays of around 250 marks over. Later on, that they're also asking the questions on globalization, privatization, industrialization, and liberalization. That is the plan of 1991. That is PV Narasimha Rao committee. So that they're also asking the questions on it. That what do you know about the globalization, privatization, industrialization, and liberalization. Later on, that they're also asking questions on digital banking. What do you know about the digital banking? And that they're also asking the questions on the advantage of demonetization. Later on, that they're also asking about the questions on privatization of bank. What do you think about the privatization of bank? Okay, later on, that they also ask the questions on the banking and the various banking norms. So for that one too, that we must have to be aware on it. That what do you know about the merging of banks and such kind of questions. So this kind of questions, which is asked in the descriptive. If I'm talking about the preliminary examination and the men's examination, especially for the banking industry, so mostly that they're asking the questions on the current scenario, just like that recently that India and the whole world faced the corona pandemic, that the whole world is faced with the corona pandemic. So what is the economic condition of India, especially in this corona pandemic? And how we can recover from this particular problems. So that they're asking the particular questions on it, and especially that they're asking the questions on GDP, that is gross domestic product over here. So for that one too, that we must have to make the command over it. Later on, if I'm talking about the preliminary examination is quite easy exam. In all the IBPS assistant and as well as for the IBPS PO. Mostly that they ask the particular story over there, and we just have to read that particular story, and some objective kind of questions are given over there, and we just have to find an answer. So that they're also having some tricks over there, how to find that particular answers of it, that they're following the particular formula like EAI, that is information, elimination, and inference. So these kinds of questions that they're asking in the examination. For that examination too, guys, first of all, we must have to be focused. First of all, if we will already set our mind to go for the banking industry, so first of all, we must have to make the strategic approach. Okay, so we can clear that examination. For that strategic approach, first of all, we must have to divide that time schedule. Okay, first of all, we have to make the command over of maths and reasoning. And later on, we must have to think about the English too, because on the English, we are having around the 170 marks of questions, which is asked on the English. So without English, we can't clear this examination. And unfortunately, the students who are living in our locality, especially in the northern Nagpur, we can't make of it, man. So somewhere that we have to make the command over such particular subjects too. So for that one, we are also having some magazines, which is quite crucial for the examination, just like the platform. Second, that it is BSc, that is BSc Banking Chronicle. This particular magazines are really very crucial. Later on, we are also having the we're also having the Pratyogita Kiran, then Pratyogita Darpan. So this particular magazines are also very crucial, that we can easily make the command or we can know about the examination over here. So these are the stuffs, and we can easily make of it. Apart of that, the workshop which is organized by the PWS college, that is for the English session, definitely it will be definitely helpful for all the candidates to clear such crucial examination. And if I'm talking about the banking industry, that which is only the examination right now, which maintains the transparency, that if the person that is appearing in the examination, that if he's failed in the examination, so where he's lacking, and in which section that he must have to make the command over the language, or in which subject that he's lacking, so he's getting all the feedbacks from that particular result. So I don't think so that we can't go through with that examination. If we will really prepare hard for around 1.5 years, so we can easily go through with this examination. So I think that with this particular session, that means we can help a lot to all the candidates. So if guys who is having any questions or any queries regarding competitive examination, especially for the English session, just feel free to ask me any question, or just feel free to ask any question to Megha ma'am, to Bhowate sir, to me. Okay, this institution will definitely help you out. Okay, to solve your all the queries and clear all the problems. Thank you guys. Thank you one and all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Sangolkar sir.
स्टूडेंट के अगर से सवाल है तो पूछ सकते हैं.
Session is open for question answers.
हाँ यस यस. स्टूडेंट के अगर से कुछ सवाल है, अश्विन से अगर से कुछ सवाल पूछने हैं बच्चों को, तो वो जरूर पूछ सकते हैं. यानी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की प्रिपेयर करने वाले जो बच्चे यहाँ ज्वाइन हुए हैं, उन्हें अगर से कोई क्वेरी है तो वो जरूर पूछ सकते हैं अभी.
नहीं चालू राहते, त्याला काय होत नाही, हे चालू राहते.
स्टूडेंट्स,
Any questions, students?
अच्छा अश्विन, ये एक बात जरूर बता सकते हैं कि एग्जाम की जानकारी स्टूडेंट तक कैसे मिल सकती है और कैसे एग्जाम के फॉर्म भर सकते हैं, है ना. अभी काफी ऑनलाइन हो रहा है, तो स्टूडेंट को कुछ वेबसाइट है, कैसे है ना, जॉब की जानकारी कहाँ से प्राप्त कर सकते हैं कि भाई हाँ ये जॉब अवेलेबल है और उसके लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. हाउ टू गेट दैट जॉब, आई मीन हाउ टू गेट सच एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स, व्हाट आर द सोर्सेस.
सर उसके लिए काफी सारी जो जानकारियां हैं सर, वो हमारे को मिल सकती है सर एम्प्लॉयमेंट न्यूज पर. सर एम्प्लॉयमेंट न्यूज पर सर हमें काफी कुछ जानकारी मिल जाती है, जहां पर ऑलमोस्ट हर वीक में सर कौन से एग्जाम्स आ रही है, उसका एग्जामिनेशन क्राइटेरिया क्या है, साथ ही साथ एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया क्या है. ओके सर, इनकी सब जानकारी मिल जाती है. सर सबसे ज्यादा जो स्टूडेंट्स का जो प्रॉब्लम है सर, वो आता है उनके डॉक्यूमेंट्स को लेकर कि सर उनके पास में कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स होना जरूरी है इस एग्जामिनेशन के लिए. सर उसमें सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जो डॉक्यूमेंट है सर, वो है 10th का डिप्लोमा, फिर 10th की मार्कशीट, 12th का डिप्लोमा, 12th की मार्कशीट, उसके बाद में सर ग्रेजुएशन के पूरे साल के रिजल्ट्स. ओके, उसके बाद में सर कॉलेज की डिग्री. अगर सर वो ओबीसी कैंडिडेट है सर, उसके पास का उसका अपडेटेड उसका वाला सर्टिफिकेट होना जरूरी है सर, इसका नॉन क्रिमिनल सर्टिफिकेट होना जरूरी है. साथ ही साथ सर जो एसटी कैंडिडेट, स्पेशली सर शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब कैंडिडेट जो होते हैं, उनके डॉक्यूमेंट सर कई बार वेरीफाई किए जाते हैं. तो सर उनके जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, उनका जो डॉक्यूमेंट होना सर, वो क्लियर होना बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है. अभी सर जैसे इकोनॉमिक वीकर सेक्शन के लिए सर अलग से कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाने होते हैं, तो सर वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाना काफी सर क्रूशियल हो जाता है. तो सर वो डॉक्यूमेंट होना बहुत जरूरी है. और सर अभी जैसे कुछ घटनाएं देखने को मिलती है सर, कि जैसे बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस है जो एमबीए कराने की डिमांड करते हैं, और एमबीए कराने के नाम पर सर वो उनके ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स पास में जमा रख लेते हैं. तो सर उसकी वजह से सर जो लड़के हैं वो एग्जामिनेशन का फॉर्म नहीं भर पाते, या अगर फॉर्म भर भी लेते हैं सर, तो सर जब डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन होता है तो उनके पास में ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं रहता. तो सर कहीं ना कहीं इस प्रकार की घटनाएं सर उनके लिए प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर लेते हैं. तो सर अगर वो किसी भी कॉलेज में या कहीं पर भी एडमिशन लेना चाहते हैं, तो सर वो अपने ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट जमा ना करें, एक्सेप्ट लिविंग सर्टिफिकेट. सिर्फ वो लिविंग सर्टिफिकेट जमा कर सकते हैं, लेकिन 10th की मार्कशीट और 10th का डिप्लोमा नहीं. सर ये सबसे बड़ा क्रूशियल प्रॉब्लम है. हर 10 में से 3 या 4 लड़कों के प्रॉब्लम दिखाई देते हैं सर, इस प्रकार से.
यहाँ एक स्टूडेंट ने क्वेश्चन किया है, रोजिना स्टूडेंट का नाम है. शी सेज कि आई वांट टू क्रैक एमपीएससी बट इन द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. शी इज सेइंग इज इट पॉसिबल?
मैम इट इज रियली पॉसिबल. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैम प्रॉब्लम एक ही बात का है कि मैम ये जो एमपीएससी का एग्जामिनेशन होता है वो रेगुलर बेसिस पर नहीं हो पाता. जैसे मैम आईबीपीएस का जो एग्जामिनेशन है वो हर 3 महीने में, 4 महीने में हमें काफी सारी एग्जाम्स देखने को मिलती है. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैम एमपीएससी की एग्जामिनेशन हमें 3 साल में, 4 साल में, अनफॉर्चुनेटली कई बार तो 5 साल में एक बार देखने को मिलती है, जहां पर करियर को लेकर बहुत बड़ा रिस्क हो जाता है. अगर लड़का एमपीएससी करना भी चाहता है तो वो एमपीएससी जरूर करे, लेकिन साथ ही साथ वो किसी ऐसे एग्जाम्स पर भी फोकस करे जो साल में उसको एटलीस्ट 1 से 2 बार तो भी देखने को मिले. जैसे स्टाफ सिलेक्शन उसको साल में 1 से 2 बार तो भी देखने को मिलती है. पर अगर हम एमपीएससी के बारे में बात करें तो 2018 के बाद में हमें 2022 में सीधी एग्जाम देखने को मिली. तो मैम एग्जामिनेशन क्लियर करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, इंग्लिश में भी हम एग्जाम क्लियर कर सकते हैं। बट मैम सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जब वो इंटरव्यूज के लिए जाएंगे, सो इट इज मैंडेटरी फॉर देम दैट दे मस्ट हैव टू कम्युनिकेट इन मराठी, and definitely some of the interviewers that they are asking some questions in Marathi and they must have to communicate in Marathi and must have to satisfy them, मैम। क्योंकि मैम अभी गवर्नमेंट जीआर का रूल निकला हुआ है कि जो भी एमपीएससी की इंटरव्यूज होगी वहां पर मराठी उनको कंपलसरीली आनी ही चाहिए। तो मैम भलाई वो अगर वो इंग्लिश में पेपर देते हैं विच इज एक्सेप्टेबल, पर कहीं ना कहीं उनको मैम जो इंटरव्यू सेशन है वो उनको मराठी में देना ही पड़ेगा। और इवन कहीं ना कहीं जो मराठी के जो प्रोफेशनल लेक्चरर्स है उनके पास से उनको राइटिंग में लिख कर आना होता है कि यह जो पर्टिकुलर कैंडिडेट है इनको मराठी लिखना और बोलना आता है।
Thank you, sir. Any other question? So could you suggest some books or study material that the students should refer to?
Ma'am, we are having so many books, especially for the competition. If I'm talking about the railway, the Lucent and the Speedy, which is quite good book, especially for the GK. But if I'm talking about the Staff Selection Commission, we have to go for some genuine books like Tata McGraw-Hill, especially for the GK. Later on for the maths, we have to go for the Rakesh Yadav. We are also having the online teaching tool for the Rakesh Yadav sir. Later on, we are also having the genuine teachers for the maths like Gagan Pratap Singh, who are also conducting the classes on online. For the English session, we are also having so many genuine books in the market now. Apart of that, if I'm talking about in the banking, so we are having the magazines, just like BSc Banking Chronicle, which is quite a crucial book, which is published every month. Then platform. Apart of that, Bankers Adda, which is quite a crucial site that we can easily make that which kind of questions that they are asked in the examination and how we can go through with that examination.
Also, one more questions. There are so many competitive exams like banking, railway, staff selections. So would you suggest that they should focus on only one, or they can appear for all the exams and prepare for all the exams together? Only one.
Ma'am, it was happened before 3 years that if we will prepare for only one examination, so we can also clear the other examinations. But right now, ma'am, it is not possible at all because the criteria and the syllabus is entirely different. If I'm talking about, ma'am, the papers, especially which is based on the banking, that the banking based on the time management and the comprehension. But if I'm talking about the staff, that which is the examination, which is totally depends on the technical English as well as for the maths, which is quite descriptive maths that we can say. So, ma'am, this examination is entirely different. So, I feel it, ma'am, in the personal level, that if we will focus on only in one examination, so it will be quite good. So, we can get the desired result within a year.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, so I should go ahead. Bhowate sir?
Principal sir hai abhi.
Okay, okay. So thank you, Mr. Ashwin Sangolkar sir, for your valuable guidance, for throwing lights on the various aspects of this competitive examinations. And yes, you told us that how the English language is so crucial, plays a very key role in cracking these exams. And all the topics like letter writing, vocabulary, preposition, articles. I would like to tell you that we have incorporated all these topics in our course, and students will definitely be benefited by that. Thank you so much. Now it's time for presidential speech, and I would like to request Honorable Principal Dr. Yeshwant Patil sir to please deliver his presidential speech. Over to Dr. Yeshwant Patil sir.
Audible?
Yes, sir.
आज हमारे कॉलेज में इंग्लिश विभाग की ओर से हमारा ही माजी विद्यार्थी श्री अश्विन सांगोलकर जी का सर्वप्रथम तो मैं महाविद्यालय संस्था की ओर से स्वागत करता हूं और मेन बात तो अभिनंदन करता हूं कि मुझे बड़ा गर्व हुआ कि अश्विन सरी के स्टूडेंट अगर ये महाविद्यालय में आके हमारे विद्यालयों को या हमारे विद्यार्थियों को मार्गदर्शन करेंगे तो मैं पक्का ही बताता हूं कि हमारे उत्तर नागपुर जो लोगों में एक अलग सी भावना है कि उत्तर नागपुर का पीडब्ल्यूएस कॉलेज, मैं चाहता हूं कि हमारा कॉलेज अम्बेडकर कॉलेज, इस्लाम कॉलेज, मॉरिस कॉलेज, एलईडी कॉलेज, धर्मपेट कॉलेज से भी अच्छा है और हमारे विद्यार्थी उससे भी अच्छे हैं। चलो कोई बात नहीं। और अश्विन तेरा बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन कि इसी प्रकार से तू आगे बढ़ते रहे, यही शुभकामनाएं मैं महाविद्यालय, हमारे पूरी प्राध्यापक वृंद और हमारी संस्था की ओर से देता हूँ। एक बहुत ही अच्छा उपक्रम इंग्लिश विभाग ने यहाँ पे प्रस्तुत किया। मैं इंग्लिश विभाग के विभाग प्रमुख और नैक के कोऑर्डिनेटर डॉक्टर सुदेश भोवते, डॉक्टर मेघा रामटे के, प्राध्यापक मेंढे, प्राध्यापक दूधे, इन सभी का प्रयास हरदम हमारे विद्यार्थियों के हित में शुरू रहता है। उसी श्रृंखला में एक उपक्रम था और आज हम देखते हैं कि हमारी स्पर्धा का युग है। एक आधुनिक युग में या स्पर्धा के युग में हमारा बच्चा आज आर्ट्स, कॉमर्स, साइंस कोई भी फैकल्टी में या कोई भी विद्या शाखा से जब पदवीधर हो जाता है, पर पर्टिकुलर आज जो अश्विन ने उनको बताया, जो मार्ग दिखाया, मैं बोलूंगा हर विद्यार्थी के लिए जो भी यहाँ जुड़े हुए हैं कि आप स्पर्धा के युग में स्पर्धा परीक्षाओं की भी तैयारी, मैं तो बोलता हूँ 11वीं क्लास से ही शुरू करना चाहिए। हम देखते हैं कि बच्चा देखता है कि मैं 12वीं होने के बाद काम शुरू करूंगा, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि ग्रेजुएट होने के बाद काम शुरू करूंगा, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट होने के बाद करूंगा, तो पर्टिकुलर उस समय तक दिन निकल जाते हैं। आज जो भी टेक्निकल बातें अश्विन ने बताया कि सही में हमारा यूपीएससी हो, एमपीएससी हो, आईबीएस माने इंडियन बैंकिंग सर्विसेज हो, रेलवे हो, स्टॉक कमीशन हो, ये सभी एग्जामिनेशन के जो सिलेबस है वो अलग अलग है। अभी मेघा मैडम ने लास्ट क्वेश्चन किया था कि एट ए टाइम 3 या 4 एग्जामिनेशन, मैं बोलता हूँ कर सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं कर सकते, कर सकते हैं, मगर पर्टिकुलर फोकस तो एक पे करना पड़ेगा। अगर फोकस आप 4 जगहों पे करते हो तो पर्टिकुलर आपको जो भी सक्सेस है, यश है, वो कहाँ मिलेगा कोई भरोसा नहीं है। मगर पर्टिकुलर उसकी वोकैबुलरी, उसका आईक्यू लेवल, उसका स्टडी मटेरियल, उसका प्लानिंग, दूसरी बात कि इन सभी चीजों को अगर देखते हुए वो अगर उतनी मेहनत करता है, तो बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट भी है कि एमपीएससी भी क्रैक करता है, यूपीएससी भी क्रैक करता है, हमारी नेट भी क्रैक करता है, सेट भी क्रैक करता है, जीआरएफ भी क्रैक करता है। तो पर्टिकुलर वो आईक्यू लेवल पे और उसके मेहनत पे डिपेंड करता है। मार्ग दिखाना ये हमारा काम है, महाविद्यालय का काम है, डिपार्टमेंट का काम है, हमारे प्राध्यापक वृंदों का काम है। और ये जो श्रृंखला चल रही है और भोते सर ने ये जो उपक्रम बच्चों के लिए रखा है इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट के लिए, मैं चाहता हूं कि सिर्फ इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट के लिए नहीं तो बाकी लड़कों ने भी इस वेबिनार में जुड़ना चाहिए था। क्योंकि पर्टिकुलर इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट करके नहीं, जैसे एमपीएससी अभी हमारे महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने मराठी भाषा कंपलसरी कर दिया है और अश्विन ने वो क्लियर भी किया कि आप अगर पर्सनल इंटरव्यू में जाते हो या जो भी महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट के कोई भी डिपार्टमेंट में आप काम करते हो तो आपको मस्ट मराठी भी आना जरूरी है, इंग्लिश नॉलेज होना जरूरी है। कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के दृष्टिकोण से जो भी सिलेबस होगा, जो अभ्यासक्रम होगा, वो अभ्यासक्रम के दृष्टिकोण से तैयारी होना वो भी जरूरी है। मगर पर्टिकुलर आपको मराठी आना भी जरूरी है, क्योंकि जहां मातृभाषा मराठी है, जो राज्य में आप रहते हो, जो राज्य की आज परंपरा है, और उन आधार पे इन सभी कार्यालयों का कामकाज चल रहा है, तो आपको उस प्रकार से आपको काम करना पड़ेगा। और यह स्पर्धात्मक युग में आज अपने को देखने को मिलता है, जैसे बीए करने के बाद हम अगर बच्चों को पूछते हैं या बीकॉम करने के बाद, तो उनकी उदासीनता दिखाई देती है और बहुत बार बार बोलते हैं कि मैं बोलता हूं कि अश्विन सरी की मेहनत और अश्विन सरी के अगर स्टूडेंट इस महाविद्यालय में हर साल 10 निकल गए तो आज मैं बता रहा हूं ये पीडब्ल्यूएस कॉलेज और ये उत्तर नागपुर का चेहरा पूरा बदल जाएगा। क्योंकि अश्विन अगर 10 लोगों को आज मार्गदर्शन कर रहा है, मेरे 10 लड़के 100 लोगों को मार्गदर्शन करेंगे, मेरे 100 लड़के 1000 लोगों को मार्गदर्शन करेंगे। और आज हम देखते हैं कि नॉर्थ जैसे बिहार हो गया, आज मैंने कल या परसों व्हाट्सएप पे एक फोटो देखा, नदी के किनारे एक क्लास लगी हुई है, 7वीं 8वीं के बच्चों को अभी से IAS IPS का ट्रेनिंग दिया जा रहा है। अश्विन, आपने कुछ देखा है ऐसा वीडियो?
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल सर। गंगा
देखा
के
ना,
घाट पर
गंगा के किनारे,
हाँ, बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल सर।
गंगा के किनारे 8वीं क्लास से लेके बिहार में। तो मैं वही बोलता हूँ कि वो गंगा के किनारे बैठ के अगर IAS IPS की तैयारी करना शुरू कर दिया है, यहाँ तो हम छत देने को तैयार है, हम मार्गदर्शक लोगों का मार्गदर्शन देने के लिए तैयार है, उनको जो भी यहाँ मदद चाहिए, हम लाइब्रेरी या टेक्निकल बातें अगर चाहिए तो कंप्यूटर लैब, जो भी सोर्सेस उपलब्ध करके देने की हमारी मनीषा है, हमारी इच्छा है। मगर हम जो भी है, हमारे पास पानी है, पीने वाला नहीं है। और पीने वाला अगर हमारे तक आ जाए, मैंने गंगा के किनारे अगर बैठ के वो काम करते हैं, हमारे महाविद्यालय के ग्रंथालय में या हमारे महाविद्यालय के हर डिपार्टमेंट में अगर रोज, हमारे रिसर्च सेंटर में अगर रोज, कॉलेज होने के बाद भी हमारे प्राध्यापक लोग उनके लिए रुकेंगे, मार्गदर्शन करेंगे, और अश्विन सरी के जो भी मार्गदर्शक है उनका सही में उपयोग करवा लेंगे, ऐसी मैं आशा करता हूं। और अश्विन ने बहुत ही अच्छा विषयपूर्ण, अभ्यासपूर्ण और सही में जो स्पर्धा परीक्षा के लिए आवश्यक चीजें हैं, इवन स्पर्धा परीक्षा के लिए फॉर्म भरना कैसे, कहाँ पे वो उपलब्ध होगा, और डॉक्यूमेंटेशन की भी बात किया। आज मैं देखता हूँ हमारे यहाँ प्रवेश लेने के लिए बच्चे आते हैं। अश्विन, ये प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए नहीं है, हमारे एडमिशन के लिए भी यही प्रॉब्लम है। बहुत सारे ITI में अपनी TC दे के आ जाते हैं, कोई MBA या प्राइवेट कॉलेज में, या लड़कियां नर्सिंग कॉलेज में अपनी TC, ओरिजिनल मार्कशीट, ओरिजिनल डिप्लोमा, क्योंकि उनको ओरिजिनल रखने के बाद आपका जो शिष्यवृत्ति है, स्कॉलरशिप है, जब तक स्कॉलरशिप नहीं आता और उनका पेट नहीं भरता तब तक तुम्हारे कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको नहीं देते। बहुत सारे लड़के अभी मेरे यहाँ BSc को पिछले टाइम आए, तो मैक्सिमम लड़कों का इंजीनियरिंग में एडमिशन है, और इंजीनियरिंग एडमिशन की 45,000 फीस है, और 45,000 में से आपने 10,000 रुपए भरे हैं, और बाकी पैसे अगर आपने भरे नहीं तो आपको ओरिजिनल 12वीं की मार्कशीट, 10 का मार्कशीट, 10 का डिप्लोमा, 12वीं का डिप्लोमा देंगे नहीं, इवन TC तक नहीं देते। मगर बच्चे बड़े होशियार है, डुप्लीकेट TC कैसों की तुम्हें निकाल लेते हैं, और हमारे यहाँ आके भी बोलते हैं कि हमें डुप्लीकेट पे एडमिशन दो। पर्टिकुलर ने, गवर्नमेंट ने भी कुछ नियम बनाए हुए हैं कि डुप्लीकेट कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट्स के ऊपर एडमिशन न दी जाए, और ये सही बात है। बच्चा गलती करता है, उनके पेरेंट्स लोग गलती करते हैं। मैंने तो, मेरा स्पष्ट कहना है कि आपका IQ लेवल क्या है, आपकी मेहनत करने की तैयारी क्या है। आप इंजीनियरिंग को, जैसे अभी ऑनलाइन में हमारे बच्चों को बहुत मार्क्स मिले, 90%, 95%, सब लड़के इंजीनियरिंग अलग अलग चीजें चॉइस करके रखे हैं। मगर पर्टिकुलर अगले साल देखना हमारे कॉलेज में भीड़ लग जाएगी, जो इंजीनियरिंग छोड़ के आएंगे वो BA BCom BSc के लिए आएंगे और कुछ अलग अलग कोर्सेस करेंगे। मैं तो एक ही बोलता हूं कि आपका IQ लेवल हर आदमी को है, मगर मेहनत करने की तैयारी अगर है तो आपको सक्सेस जरूर मिलेगा। और मैं मेरे बच्चों को, मेरे विद्यार्थियों को कहना चाहता हूं कि जैसे अश्विन मेहनत कर रहा है, अश्विन लोगों से मेहनत करवा के ले रहा है, उसी प्रकार से मेहनत मेरे ये पूरे जो भी आज जुड़े हुए हैं वो स्टूडेंट करेंगे। जब जब मार्गदर्शन आपको चाहिए, तब तब सिर्फ इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट नहीं, तो हमारा इकोनॉमिक्स डिपार्टमेंट, हिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट, पॉलिटिकल डिपार्टमेंट, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी, फिजिक्स, मैथमेटिक्स, इवन को करिकुलम एक्टिविटी से लेके तो सभी लोग आपको मदद करेंगे। ऐसी मैं आपको वही देता हूं, और आपको आगे वाले जीवन के लिए और आगे अपना जो भी लाइफ है और जो सक्सेस लाइफ, उसके लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। और आज हम देखते हैं कि ये स्पर्धा के युग में स्किल बेस्ड एजुकेशन, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसीज, ये न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसीज, मैंने उस दिन भी मीटिंग में बोला था कि न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसीज पढ़ो। हम देखते हैं कि हमारा बच्चा नॉन टेक्निकल एजुकेशन लेता है, मगर स्किल बेस्ड एजुकेशन के बहुत सारे रास्ते उसके लिए खुले हैं, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के पूरे रास्ते खुले हुए हैं। मगर बहुत सारे 80% लड़कों को ये पता नहीं कि कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स का फॉर्म्स कैसे भरा जाता है, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स का स्टडी किस प्रकार से किया जाता है, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए मटेरियल कहाँ से मिलता है। और इन सभी बातों के लिए हम अश्विन आपको कहना चाहते हैं कि नेक्स्ट सेशन जो है हमारा एकेडमिक 2022-23, हमारे पूरे डिपार्टमेंट इस दृष्टिकोण से आपका हरदम मार्गदर्शन देंगे, आपको तकलीफ देंगे और आप तकलीफ के लिए तैयार रहना। और मुझे आशा है, हमें आशा है और मुझे भी आशा है कि आप पक्का हम लोगों को हेल्प करेगा। और इस दृष्टिकोण से हमारे उत्तर नागपुर का जो सही में मागास वर्गीय, इतर मागास वर्गीय, बहुजन, गरीब, कामगार का बच्चा एक अच्छा पढ़ लिख कर ये उत्तर नागपुर का नाम बड़ा करे, रोशन करे, इस दृष्टिकोण से हम सब लोग प्रयत्नशील रहेंगे। और उसमें मेरे पूरे प्राध्यापक वर्ग मुझे हरदम सहकार्य करते हैं, उसके लिए मैं उनका भी अभिनंदन करता हूं। और अश्विन, पुनश्च तेरा अभिनंदन करके तुझे फ्यूचर लाइफ के लिए खूब खूब बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। ऐसा ही आगे बढ़ते रहे, हमारी शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ है। और आपको जो भी मदद लगती है उसके लिए मेरी संस्था, कॉलेज, हमारे प्राध्यापक वृंद हरदम सहकार्य के लिए तैयार रहेंगे, ऐसी मैं आपको ग्वाही देता हूं। और अश्विन, मैं रुकता हूं। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू अश्विन।
थैंक यू।
अच्छा मेघा,
Yes,
एक मीटिंग क्लोज करने से पहले एक सवाल जो है वो यूट्यूब पर पूछा है रुचिका देवानी ने।
हाँ।
एक 2 मिनट में उसका आंसर जो है वो अश्विन दे दे तो अच्छा है। क्वेश्चन ये है कि क्या आप क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट के बारे में बता सकते हैं क्या? कैन यू एक्सप्लेन अ बिट अबाउट क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट?
सर, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड जो टेस्ट है सर, स्पेशली सर उसमें 2 पैटर्न है। एक तो सर अपना वाला मैथ्स है, ओके, और दूसरा है सर उसका रीजनिंग। अगर सर हम मैथ्स के बारे में बात करते हैं तो सर उसमें 2 पैटर्न है, एक तो बैंक का मैथ्स और दूसरा है सर स्टाफ का मैथ्स। सर बैंक का मैथ्स इजी है लेकिन साथ ही साथ ट्रिकी भी है। आपको टाइम मैनेजमेंट के अंदर, यानी सर दिए गए समय के भीतर, यानी 20 मिनट्स के अंदर सर वो सॉल्व करना होता है। साथ ही साथ सर उसमें आपके कैलकुलेशंस कैसे, जैसे सर बोर्ड मॉस है, ब्रैकेट ऑफ डिवीजन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन, एडिशन एंड सब्सट्रैक्शन, उस पर सर सवाल किए जाते हैं। तो सर जैसे 40 मार्क का पेपर है सर, तो उसमें से 15 मार्क का तो सर बोर्ड मॉस आता है, रहेगा सर 25 मार्क का। तो 25 मार्क का पेपर सर एक डीआई होता है, जिसको हम डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन के नाम से जानते हैं। सर इसमें 5-5 मार्क के करीबन 5 सर एक डायग्राम पूछा जाता है, और जो डायग्राम के ऊपर सर आपको हमें सॉल्व करना होता है। एक प्रकार का पर्टिकुलर सर वो डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन होता है, जहां पर दिखाया जाता है कि रेशियो कैसे निकालना है, या फिर रेशियो एंड प्रपोर्शन कैसे निकलेगा, या फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी कैसे निकलेगा। इसके ऊपर सर करीबन कुछ 5 क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। तो सर ये हो गया सर बैंकिंग का। पर सर अगर हम स्टाफ के बारे में बात करते हैं तो स्टाफ का पेपर जो होता है सर, उसमें एडवांस मैथ्स आना बहुत जरूरी होता है, जिसमें सर ट्रिग्नोमेट्री वगैरह ऐसे कुछ टॉपिक्स पूछे जाता है। तो सर वो प्री में भी होता है और मेंस में भी होता है। जैसे सर सीजीएल में जो कंबाइंड ग्रेजुएट लेवल का जो मेंस का एग्जामिनेशन है, जिसमें 200 मार्क का मैथ्स होता है, तो उसमें सर करीबन 40 से 50 मार्क का सर उसमें एडवांस मैथ्स पूछा जाता है। तो सर हमें उस पर भी कमांड रखना होता है सर इन दिस वन।
थैंक यू। ओवर टू मेघा।
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the final part of this program, and I would like to take this opportunity to express my sense of gratitude to the Honorable Principal, Dr. Yeshwant Patil, sir. Your words of inspiration always propel us to do our best. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Honorable Head of the Department, Dr. Sudesh Bhowate, sir, who has worked out all the logistics of this program. Then I would like to thank Mr. Ashwin Sangolkar, sir, for sparing his valuable time and guiding our students. I'm also thankful, my thanks are due to all my respected and dear colleagues, Mr. Amol Mendhe, sir, Mr. Mahesh Dubey, sir, Dr. Ashwini Deshmukh, madam, Ms. Prajakta Mishra, madam, Mr. Milendra Subdeve, sir, and Mr. Milind Pawar, sir. It's a teamwork and everybody has contributed towards the success of this program. And thank you to all of you. And at the same time, I would like to thank all the students and participants who attended this program. And I hope that you all will be benefited by this course. Thank you. So I think that the program has come to an end. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin. I'm closing meeting.
Thank you.
Have
Sir.
a nice day. Have a nice day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Principal, sir. I'm closing meeting.
ओके थैंक यू अश्विन एक दिन मिलने आ जाए या आप तू बता मैं
Sure,
मिलने
sir.
आता हूँ तेरे को
Sure. Sure, sir. I'm